I did not know what to make of the scene. It was now just a street with a fucked up building beside it. Make that several smaller fucked up buildings besides the prominent one that Tim, Chris, Guy, Guillermo, and I spent time inside, now locked up. The surrounding buildings where Guy and other men were dragged to after the blast were now open or opening up. One shop was polished up, an electrical shop or something. There was traffic and people drove by flashing peace signs at us. A teenager wondered what I was doing as he walked over the mortar wound to his truck after buying something in the shop. I thought of all the fighters and others in Misrata who after months under siege could probably drive around pointing out buildings and mortar impacts and recognize which killed which friend or family member, and this was my site. This was my little memorial, though it was not even mine, nor did it belong to Chris or Tim or any one of us. It belonged to the Misratans, the Libyans. It was just rock and pavement, spread out in a paint-spattered pattern on a blue sky day, a strange indentation on some random street called Tripoli Street. I did not cry and I did not feel the strong emotion I expected. Perhaps I was suspicious of my emotion. I carried the helmet around and just looked at the ground, looking for Tim and Chris and their blood and nothing really. Trying to find myself in the harsh heat and sunlight and make sense of something impossible to hold on to besides the helmet and marble and shrapnel. Like a boy again in this place, not a photographer, not wanting to see fighting, just a kid seeing a fucked up landscape. Now we are at a hotel and there are war reporters and I am not one of them. They have seen action for weeks and they are tanned and frazzled and high on adrenaline and alive, and I am here typing with that helmet in the car and the marble in my pocket, watching war on Al Jazeera of the fighting insert and how they are 90% finished but losing positions, and I do not care anymore because none of it is worth dying for.